All right, well, let's get down to business. I'm going to think the smaller box is going to be the L3++. So let's start there. Oh, let's check it out. Look at this packaging, huh? Is that something? Man. I didn't fool around, you know? Let's see this. I'm going to put my screen up so I can see what you're seeing while I do this. Looks like it goes across here. Start or finish here. I'm going to pull this one out first. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. That's the miner. That's the power supply. I'll show you how they packed it. All right, you know, kind of cool. So before she shipped this to me, or the picture that on the messaging thing was a woman, so I think it was a she. She texted me and said that she replaced the fans because they were kind of dirty and beat up a little bit. And she said she cleaned the machine. So that was nice. Now that Z9 that I got from that other company, you know, like I said, I was excited that it actually showed up, but it was pretty dirty. Yeah, it was definitely dirty. One of the fans, the metal outside was a little bent, so it was just touching the fan. I had to take that apart and just kind of bend it back out, give it a little more space between there, and it was stop making the noise, but it's pretty dirty. And I'm going to do a video one time on cleaning that one. I'm going to take that apart and we're going to clean that. But this one should be pretty good. Okay, let's put this. Sorry if that's loud in the microphone. You know, it's a little scuffed up, but as far as it goes for being clean, it's clean. So I'm going to leave the camera where it's at because it's not a bad spot. I'm going to show you the, can that focus? So you got the L3++. Put that like that. Looks good. Looks good. So let's look at the power supply. The power supply, 1800 watts. You know, hey guys, no frills, right? You know on my channel, what you're gonna get. No frills. That's it. What you see is what you got. The other day I did a video. I was in my underwear all day on my day off. You know what? I look good. Look at that. I like this. Looks good all around. Looks like it needs a little wipe down. Just a little bit more. But you know what? Like I said, you know, let's go look it up right now. There it is. So I run mine overclocked a little bit. Mine runs at just 1,000 watts. Actually runs at like 990. We're going to round it up to 1,000. And I run, I'll tell you what I run. You know what? I'll tell you what we do. So I am running right now at 626, which is pretty standard for me. Now my power comes in here on the Hive OS firmware at 919. I know that's not right. It's about 990. So just to be honest about what I'm mining. What did I say? 626. And I'm going to be even more generous, like I said, and say 1,000. And let's do that. 619, $185, that's profit. $185 a month. So let's so I have a 3.24 month ROI. 3 months. Now that's saying that Dogecoin stays where it's at. And we all know what that one's doing. So let's go back. And Dogecoin. All right, so you know what? Where are you at? Let's put you over here. Dogecoin today is at 19. I've been saying for a while that if Dogecoin can stay around 20%, 20 cents, that's not a bad number. That's where you're making your money. Litecoin is not going to make all your money here. It's going to make a small percentage of it. It's the Dogecoin that you're banking on. So this L3++ is speculation that it's going to stay. Now, if it drops down to 10 cents, I bet you're still making, I don't know, 80, 90 bucks a month. And like I said, that's free money. That's 80 or 90 bucks a month for free. If it drops below that, maybe you're making 60, 50, 60 bucks a month. But Dogecoin would really have to drop down pretty hard for you to not find this machine profitable. Obviously, if it dropped down to its early days on the market, then yeah, this machine wouldn't be worth but 50 bucks, if that. Maybe just a paperweight. But for now, it's making okay. I am okay with it. So, what can I say? Let's move on. And all right, so that's the first one. Good for that one. Let's switch back over. All right, so that was the first one. And let's take Mr. L3. Put you right there, my friend, and your gigantic power supply over there. Now, this is it. Wow, this is a big box. Let's try to figure out how we're going to open this thing up. I think we're going to go from this side right here. that's, maybe that's it, maybe it's on the side. There it is. That is something else. I'm going to give the A+ award to them for packing. The cardboard box is a strong box. I think you probably could have tossed this in the ocean and then fished it back out. It was taped up so well. I don't even know what to say about that. There's enough foam pad to float a small boat that sunk. Probably could float the boat that sunk if you pulled this out of the ocean. Anyway, so this one is what they call a double barrel. So the L3++ is a single barrel, and this one is one and then one stacked on top of it. So it is a lot bigger. It is definitely a lot bigger. All right, let's do the same thing. Let's just flip this over. Sorry guys if I'm hitting the microphone. This thing is, you know, gigantic. Again, the foam, amazing job. Great packing, great little inserts they have. Here it is. This one's a little dusty. You know, I'm going to open these up before I even turn them on, check them on inside, make sure there's, you know, not a huge buildup. I'll do a basic air blowing cleaning just to free up anything. But as far as using the alcohol and cleaning the boards, that's a whole project. I don't want to get into that because I don't want to mess with these too much in case they don't work. I don't want to alter them anymore because then I can't use my trade assurance. So I just want to almost run them the way they are. I will probably take the fans off and just blow on both and try to clear some of those little heat sinks off. But other than that, it's as is. So let's see. It's on this side. Sorry again if it's real loud with the microphone. I got the mic right over here. Wow. Guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. When these boxes came, I ran downstairs. I swear to you, you ever have one of those moments? I was running down the stairs. I don't know how old I would have been, and I felt like I was going down for Christmas, like the best Christmas in the world. Not only am I excited to get these machines and get them running, but they actually showed up. You know, like I said, you hear these horrible stories about Alibaba. You know, if you do a little bit of research and you really check, you know, who you're dealing with as best you can and not just randomly buying from people, maybe you'll end up like this too. I'll have to contact the sellers and see if they would mind if I put a link on my page. They've been doing really well so far. This is the first time I've bought from this company, so this is the only one I've gotten. So they have honored the price, and the machines have shown up. So let's put this thing over here. Again, look at this pattern. This is, you know, I'm telling you. Now look, I will say they charge, you know, a couple bucks for shipping. There's a lot of debris. The shipping for these, you know, $100 each for shipping, maybe $125. You know, that's all I can really say. This one's a lot bigger, a lot heavier. That one might have been $100. for the L3 back here, and then the T17. I'm going to say, that was like 150 or something like that. So it is what it is. They're really tough about shipping. If they start beating you up with a lot of fees, you can argue that with them, but those at that point are the people that you don't want to deal with, because if they're already charging you all kinds of extra fees, they're just trying to nickel and dime you to death. This company that I got these from, straight up, this is what it costs, this is what the shipping is, this is what your tax is, this is what you owe us. When you go to pay out, it tells you that they don't cover the 5% Alibaba, so you got to pay that, but almost all the people on Alibaba do that, that I've seen. So that's kind of standard. Then, of course, if you're paying with credit card, there's a credit card fee. That's, again, an Alibaba thing, and the sellers don't absorb that. You do. And it seems like that's pretty much across all sellers also. So, you just have to accept it. You have to kind of bundle it in with the price. So you may be buying something for, $200-300, and when you're done, $300 is $550. We talked about that in the other video. So anyway, here is the T17, and I am going to do my best to get this thing up there. Show you that. Holy moly. This is the first time I've bought one of these. These big boys. Now the Z9 is a double stack, but this one, let's flip that around. This one's got the power supply right there, built in. So that's kind of cool. You don't have to worry about getting a power supply for this. It's part of the unit. A lot of the newer units are coming like this, where they're just built right onto the side. What can I say? Pretty straightforward. It's got the SD card here if I want to flash this. Sometimes, if you don't have the signature for the flash, it won't let it go through. So if it has an SD card slot, that's awesome. If not, sometimes you have to open this up and change the jumpers on the board. And then you can flash it with something different, something that you can overclock with. My Z9 won't let me put anything else on it, so I have to actually get the SD card and do it that way. I know this one, I'm going to change this over when I was looking over at, and I'm going to show you that because it was kind of interesting. Let's see. T17. Yeah, let's see what this one is. So yeah, so let's so this is Hivon for ASICs, and they offer their own firmware for different miners. So they have the S17, and that's the one that I'm getting from that other vendor, the one that I've already bought before. I bought that Z9 from him. I bought an S17 Plus, actually. I bought this one. And this one, he can get it, that HiveOS gets up to 95. Now, that's with the overclocking. That's pretty tight, to get up to that high with that machine. So now, but we go to the L3 and the L3++, and as you see, 720 is what that will go up to. And let's see this here for a second. All right, so here we are. So with their auto tuner, so here's what I have it on right now. So you saw earlier that I was running around 626. It's set for 610. It's set for 890 watts. I'm running like 990. So I just count it being like 100 more than what it really is. Whatever. So you can do this, and you can crank this up. And I bet that 720, because if I have that 610 and it's running 626, it's running about 15 higher. So this 720 probably running around 730. And that 1300 watts is probably bumped up to 1400 watts. You know, let's be real about that. So like I said, right now I'm running right here. But this T17, it's a 40 terahash. But once I put this software on there, you know, I bumped up this L3++ that I have now, and I'm running right around here, and it's running, you know, just fine. Now you may think, well, what about running it higher? You know, make more money. Well, then you run into using more power. So when I've run this and I've gone to the wall and looked truly how much electric I'm pulling, and then let this run for a couple hours and let the hash rate settle in, I can see what I'm really making. This was about the best one. So I've just left it there. And also because it does run at 626, you know, it does run more than what it's saying. But, and then, like I said, the electric also. So anyway, that worked for me on this one. So even if I overclock this, this one's 40 terahash, you know, I bump it up, like I said, instead of going here. So there it is. So it goes to 56 to 59. You know, like what if I ran it at 50? You know what I mean? Like I'm going to bump it up at 50. It could go to 59. So that's like bumping it up 50% speed, you know? I don't know what to say. You know, I think that's a good number. You know, if you come back over here, and again, I am totally counting my chickens before they hatch, and we're going to put in 50, and from 2200 to, you know, let's do 3200. Let's just, you know, whatever, and let's look what it would be at 685, and let's calculate that. Let's look at the Bitcoin again, and 685 to 752. So what is that? 60, almost 70 cents. It's like another $20 a month, and that's if it went up 1,000 watts on there. You know, it was 2,200. You know, let's just say 3,000. Let's just say 3,000. I mean, I think that's probably more reasonable. And then we go down to the Bitcoin, because I'm always using that one. You got $8. So you're looking at $240 a month. So this machine, the T17, $240 a month. So let's let's see. This one was 1,100. Let's divide that by 240. 4.5. You know, what did I say earlier? You know, 5 months is like sweet. 4 months is, you know, what can you say? This is 4 months and 2 weeks. I don't know. Enough said? Enough said. T17. And like I said, I'm getting that S17. And that thing's going to kill it. I mean, here we are here again, like I said, S17 plus. It's going to pop to 95 if I want, even if I went to like 85 on this thing. I mean, 85 is not much. Let's do it again. Let's count our chickens. S17 plus, 73 terahash. Let's see, on Bitcoin, because I just like to go straight to it, 15.19 a month. All right, so let's just put that over here. So let's go back up, And if I got this thing, you know, going to like 90, where am I? Here I am. And 3,500. Let's go to Bitcoin. Just shy of 19 bucks. 19 bucks. I mean, I don't know what to say. You know, if I overclock it a little bit there, I'm going to go almost 19. I was at 15.19, and so you're looking at like $4. Even if you went on the low end, you said like what, like 4.75, you know, ish. You know, difference in there. So I don't know. But so let's say 19 bucks. Let's say 18.50. Let's go back over to the calculator and that was what did I say? 18.50. How do I 18? I did that wrong. All right, because I got to do that's per day. Jesus. Times 3. Oh. That's $555 a month. So let's clear that off. So let's put in $2,200 for this machine. I'm sorry, with the shipping, actually in the thing, it was $2,300 with the 2,400 divided by 550 equals. I'm just going to bring it over again. I'm going to show it to you. There you go. 4.3 months. Again, what do I say? 4 months. How can you pass it up? I can't. Because here's the worst case scenario. Even if the market goes down, if you could pay this off in 4 months, even if the market goes down, okay, and you're not making the 19 bucks a month, and you're only making 10 bucks a month, let's say on that S17, or 10 bucks a day, instead of getting 19 bucks a day profit, still making 300 bucks. And if you've already paid off the machine, because you could pay it off in 4 months, 4.3 months, that's a little over. It's like, what is that? 4 months and 10 days. I mean, you pay the machine off, and then everything after that is gravy. If this machine made you $1 a month, you'd be $1 richer because of it in 4 months. And that's it. Well, why would I want to run it? You know what? Like I always say, give me the dollar. I don't mind. I'm not gonna. I mean, people think, what am I gonna do with that? But this machine's gonna make money. So if it makes you a $100 bill a month, why not leave it plugged in? I don't know. It's my opinion. You do what you want. Some people don't have the room, don't want to do it. Now, you've seen my space downstairs I think I didn't put that video out yet. That's me going over the L3++ and the Z9 out there. Yeah, it's not a pretty sight out there. I'm still building it out where this is all going to be going. Some ventilation. I got to add a new 30 amp socket out there. My electrician is not feeling well, and so he's out, and these machines are rolling in. We got to make him better. Got to get him back out here. All right, Ryan, up and at him. He's a good guy. He's been real good to me, help me off my electric and talking a lot of ventilation. These machines are gonna pump out some heat. Let's pop back over. I mean, look at this thing. I mean, forget about it, right? So, y'all, in short, T17, oh, sorry, microphone. T17, 40 terahash. L3++. What's the stock on that? 50 something? What is that? Let me look that up real quick so I can sound official. 580 stock. You know, whatever. There you go. That's the background. Let's keep our fingers crossed that this seller, like I said, that I've already bought from before, that S17 comes in strong and I don't have any problems, because I am really looking forward to it. So, all right, y'all. Like I said, I hope you like these videos. When that S17 comes in, we're going to hook that up. We're going to unbox that one first off. Let me say that. These machines, I'm going to go through from start to finish, hooking this machine up. I'm going to do a video on the same for this, setting up the pool, setting up a wallet. Same here, getting to the pool, setting up a wallet, the whole thing from the start to finish. How do I scan for it on my computer? You know, what programs do I use? I'll have links in the description below when I make these videos. I'm going to really fill up some content here with these machines. I've seen a lot of videos out there. They're older. A lot of them are still relevant in some ways, but I got to tell you, pools change, you know, software changes, strategies change, and I'm going to show you the most current of what I'm doing. Now, I know that people don't think that ASIC are as exciting as GPU, and I guess in a lot of ways, you know, these machines just kind of sit and do their own thing, but they sure are cool. You know, I love my GPU miners. I hope to have more of them. The prices are through the roof. And when I look to buy a card that's making me, you know, just, you know, a couple bucks a day, and I got to buy it for $300 and I'm making $2 a day on it, you know, I'm making $60. I'm looking at what, you know, 5 month, maybe more ROI on that one card. You know, when I see something that's, you know, 4.3 months, 4.6 months, do the math. What's best for you? You know, don't go to Alibaba and start ordering stuff, guys. I'm telling you, don't be stupid. You know, you want to message below, you want to leave some comments. I'd be happy to, like I said, talk to these distributors. After I order from this company one more time, I will talk to them about putting their link in the description. If that other machine comes and it works, I will talk with them and I'll put that in the description. But until that second one comes, like it's coming on Monday or Tuesday, I am not going to let you guys know who I'm buying from yet. But as soon as I do, I'll link it. And then, you know, again, I'm not looking for any kickbacks. I'm just going to do it because if they're straight up with me, I will put a link down there for you. And hopefully, you know, you treat them good. They're treating me good. So they don't know me from Adam. It's not like I said, hey, I'm making YouTube videos about you people. You know, this is it. All right, guys. Hit the like button. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. I appreciate you watching. This has been a long one, but I really want to open these up and enjoy these with everybody. I'm super excited. I'm not lucky enough to have big companies donate equipment to me. I got to buy what I get and make my content with what I buy. I know some of these other YouTube channels, they send gear to them all the time, and it looks super cool, especially when you don't have to pay for it. But these, you know, I guess maybe because I bought them with, you know, my money that I work hard for, maybe they're a little more special. So, y'all have a great night. I appreciate you watching.